My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Elden Ring. Last we left off, we were delving into this dungeon. I do need to go back and get my souls runes. I mean, Cha 2 and a second one for the stance break. Perfect. I can't entirely remember if there's a boss down here. I did it yesterday. Oh, there is at the very, very bottom. There is, but I don't think we've encountered them yet. I think we were just on our way there. And then over here, there's still more cracked crystal, which I had pledged myself to still pick up. Right. Now I've found the beat I was looking for. Perfect. We could go and upgrade our weapon if we absolutely need to, but I would like our souls in order to help us do that. And we can't teleport away when we already get into this dungeon. No! I just wanted to... Actually, can I just knock you off, please? Probably wouldn't have mattered. Honestly, may have just deprived us of their drop if they had one. But we do have the ability to go and upgrade our weapon. I would want to get my souls before doing that because they would be extremely useful for the whole paying for that kind of situation. Do we have any liquid? Yeah, okay, we have a lot of golden runes that we could hold. Intriguing. These ones I may just run past. Oh no, you do have loot and I already pledged it. No! Why do I need to hold myself to the strictures of honor? And then these ones are just free agents that need to be killed anyway. Don't think I'm gonna get... Oh no, I do! What? Those distant daggers really got the work on us right there. Let me get all the way back up here into safety, rather than let that take me out. There we go. Get a little bit of extra healing out of the critical there. Down you go, bud. Eventually. Alright. Looks like my soul's down in this general direction. I see you there. Damn it! You one heavy plunging attack. Still really not much poise damage on this person, apparently. Enough of the extra critical, though. And a little bit more healing there, too. Yeah, I can't really check how deep down the soul is, either. I would assume quite low, to be fair, though. It might not be down this path, because I did use the side paths to descend here, if I recall correctly. So it could be the other bridgeway having gone down, but I'm going to use this one this time, I think. Let's see if there's any additional loot that I missed before. Nope. Fully cleared that elevator shaft, finally. I seldom feel like I actually have fully explored those. Feels like I need to ride down it 4 times at the same time in all different directions. Yes, this looks very familiar. How do we want to go about this? I figure this dude does not need to be involved in any of it. I'm just going to take those 3 cracked crystals and run away. But probably not gonna want those bad boys to snipe me while I'm on here. That's fine, just be fast enough, I guess. One of them is in the distance, probably readying up a glintstone right now, if I had to guess. Nope. Oh, they took too long. No! Just gonna chug a little out of an abundance of caution. Ah, so this is actually the bottom of the shaft that goes through the inside of the mine. Okay, perfect. Now that we have those as like mentally contiguous locations, it's going to be a lot easier to get back in. And again, and one more. We do get a decent amount of souls, actually, just runes. I apologize. From our exploration here. Yeah, there. Oh no! I was about to get punked by it! They were going to be directly above there. I can't believe it. The game almost did it to me again. Let me change some of this quippo. You need to have the claw mark seal. I want to have a little bit of range so that I can deal with these. Burn. Burn. Not going out like that again. Marionette, soldier helm, and a huge amount of souls for the pick up there. Beautiful. Oh god, there's going to be another one in there, isn't there? Well, sooner rather than later. A smithing stone and another. Ooh, smithing stone rank 2 specifically there. Very happy to see that one. Smoldering butterfly. I guess the smoldering butterflies are only probably around fires on the overland. They seem like a useful resource though. Okay, so those two appear unaware. However, I see you, buddy. What are you trying to do? They're trying to bait me into going in, attempting to backstab these. And then as soon as I do, the one up here is going to come up behind me and absolutely ruin my day. I'm afraid not. I was not born yesterday. I was born on a Tuesday. Ah, yes. You can go mental with those. And that seems very useful. I just don't know how I'm gonna bait you out of the area if that's what you're really intent on doing, you know? You know what? Throwable consumables. Good reason to finally use them. Okay. Danger cleared out. Time for the backstabs. Oh my god. I'm just gonna keep swinging my swords at you. And if you happen to get in their way, that's your own damn fault. There was blood all over that. I totally should have tried to check that before opening it, but it's a crystal knife. I imagine that's going to be a dex spell sword kind of situation. Crystal knife, crystal knife. Crystal knife? Huh? There it is. Scales with strength, dex, and int for D on each. Has a quick step as its ability. Used as a tool to extract glintstone from broken rock, and as such, a faint magic enwreathes the blade. It doesn't tell you what the faint magic is really going to be doing other than... Oh, okay, so it just adds magic damage to the weapon itself. Okay. Again, not really for our build. We kind of knew that nothing in this area was really going to be for our build, save the smithing stones, though. So I can't hardly be disappointed. Okay. No more of those caged nightmares, thank you. I want my nightmares free range. Cruelty-free nightmares, thank you. Why'd I do that? Just give him a bunch of... Ooh! Speaking of a bunch... Look at all that smithing rock. Okay. We got to figure out how we're going to go about this. I'm going to get some pants on. Assassin's Crimson Dagger. I may just take the boosts magic damage negation Spelldrake Talisman here instead. Still maintaining my light load. Do we have any new throwables that we could equip? Unfortunately, the large glintstone scraps are going to be using FP, which we have none of to give right now. Temporarily boosts physical attack. Not really. Temporarily boosts stamina recovery. I mean, that's totally fine. It's already on the bar. Inflicting sleep. None of these seem especially specifically useful in this scenario. Used to gradually recover FP. Starlight Shards. I mean, the Starlight Shards seemed rare, is the problem. Each time I've gotten them, they've glowed purple. I'm gonna take it slow. Okay, that was a bigger attack than I've seen in the past. There we go. Managed to knock him down. Get the big riposte attack. Excuse me? Most of the riposte damage there seems to have been cans. Just gonna get all the materials and die. Good lord! Oh, there's so much more to get! As well as, obviously, my runes. I've got to go back. No contest. Absolutely going to. How do I better prepare myself for it, though? Will I want some investment in my Flask of Cerulean Tears so that I have the ability to throw out additional spells against them? Or were the spells only really usable against the monstrosities? I think I'm going to run with this still for a moment. And we'll just find the more efficient path down there. Getting a hell of a lot of the cracked crystals. So I really hope they turn out to be important for our build. I suspect, however, they are going to be largely important for the magic builds that I am not running. I'm just going to take those. Oh, maybe maybe I shouldn't have aggroed every single enemy. Oh, God. The contraption doesn't move, so I actually have to go around this way and then send it back up from the bottom. Which is very much not what I was hoping. I'm gonna give that a big old In terms of my enthusiasm for it, there is none. Oh boy. Let me get on. Hey, if you want a board, you're gonna have to follow the rules of the Fight Club. Perfect. Now they maintain die to 4 damage if they actually manage to get off the edge there. In a couple of the previous Souls series games, I've seen enemies that would happily have walked off that edge to try and get to me. Not here, though. Okay. We should unlock the path back up. Ah, you can actually break into a little sprint while you're still crouching. Important information for us, because otherwise we probably have been noticed going across there. Now, wait for your obvious spell casts to end, and then just poise break you. Sorry, the worker behind you does not care. I'm just gonna send that up. Nothing below it that I need to worry about. Honestly, there might be a secret along its path on the way up. In fact, ducking off to the right there looks like it's pretty promising for that. But I'll look into that on my way down when I next die. Because, hey, there is a boss at the end of this entire area who's probably going to give me the old what for if it takes me all of my energy to get down there in the first place, as well as my flasks. Okay. Yes, hello. wonder if this is now run through. It can't be run through. Maybe it's just Kukri these. Because I have to imagine they're vulnerable to bleed damage, which is what the Kukri's gonna do. Oh my god, headshot? Excuse me? My man's a no-scoper? Yeah, this is what got me last time. I didn't assume they were gonna be ranged when they came down from there. Marionette soldier helm and some more arrows. Neat. Hopefully that other one doesn't disengage and follow us just for passing it by. Okay, and then in this room we need to revert to killing everything again, because basically anything I don't kill is going to come back to kill me. It looks like they're mining my runes there. And 2. Okay. So that didn't... Oh, we got a somber smithing stone from here? I think that was actually from killing the enemy. These enemies are unlikely to bleed. However, there is that main mini-boss effectively over there. I want to pick them off effectively one by one if possible. Come up. Come up and fight me. No? I'm just going to cast spells. I'm just going to stay at range and attempt to do damage that way. That's how a cow would... hang on. Never mind, actually. It's actually brave. Yeah, I think now that I've got this guy's attention, I make my way up to where his allies can't find me, and then I focus on poise damaging him, because we managed to put him down pretty easily last time, and there's a lot of allowances for heavy R2 swings charged on this target. Perfection. Large glintstone scrap. That was sent to our inventory because we're already maxed out. Or our box because we're already maxed out in the inventory. I'm going to take a preemptive healing with the flask because this bottom area is going to be tough. You know what? I can still craft items whilst in the field. What am I doing not just making more bone darts? Let's make that many bone darts. I don't know how many bone darts I made. That's why I had to say that. 35. Okay, I understand now why I wouldn't make bone darts. But I guess I'm glad that I made 25. Oh boy. Can't believe this cow. It's still at range. Hang on. It's still fine, actually. All right. The 3 down there. And then there's workers. There's one hugging into the wall over on that side, it looks like, as well. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to get unexpectedly jumped from a direction I'm not expecting. My brain word diction choice language isn't today. And if you got that, can I hire you as a translator? Gimme. Yeah. Effectively knowing exact poise break targets for these over the course of my previous traversals of this dungeon has made this a much, much simpler task for us. Alright. Multiple mappable routes. Let's go with this one, which seems like it's going to be the shortest. Has the benefit of clearing out the last remaining enemies here and getting us these smithing stones. Just in case I do actually want to go back up to the campfire and go and upgrade my weapon and then come back. And swing and swing again. Hell yeah. Another smithing stone too. Perfection. Let's actually check exactly how many of those we have by now. 6. Okay, so it's if it follows the same pattern as the smithing stone upgrades number 1, it's 2, then 4, then 6. So we'll need a total of 12 in order to get ourselves to weapon level 6. And then after that, we would probably be able to go immediately to 8 with the amount of glintstone 3s we have. Sorry, not glintstone, smithing stone 3s. I'm working my way around the language of the game. I'm making myself there. Okay, that might actually be easier to just jump off from this. Yeah, okay. This will be easier to jump here. Ooh. I was entirely ready to have another one of those corpse mobiles drop upon me. I'll chug early here as well. I feel it's not entirely unlikely there's just going to be a set of grace down here at the bottom. Nope, just the boss fog. Oh, come on, really? Oh, buddy. Okay, well, at least we now can just run past previous areas. I think. Did I max clear the area directly above me? I'm about to go into this boss fight with absolutely no flasks. I think it's fair that I'm a little scared. I haven't used any of my FP in this run, though. Okay, so I could summon in this fight. I'm just going to quickly check the final traversable path up here. Just in case. Because then this will save me from having to full clear this area in order to check this later. Shatter Earth. Interesting. I mean, makes a huge bunch of sense for a glintstone sorcery that is used for shattering Earth to be found in the middle of a mine. Okay. I'm reasonably satisfied at this point. Time for us to go straight to hell. Buddy. Let's make sure that I remember how to summon. Okay, so it's off to the left for my wolves here. Would I want wolves or... There may be a better pickup I can make here. Noble Spirits? No. Noble Sorcerer. Probably going to be magic resistant if I had to guess. Skeletal Militiaman. 3 Lone Wolves. Spirit Jellyfish. Honestly, Spirit Jellyfish is probably going to have a higher amount of magical resistance than single Lone Wolves. Like, these are going to be good for what we saw previously, right? Like, a decent amount of poise damage against targets. But very, very small hits. They'll also probably be doing physical damage themselves. I think I'm going to turn on the Spirit Jellyfish instead. It's also worth noting, looking at the FP cost of the Spirit Jellyfish compared to a couple of the other ones here, it looks like it's going to be reasonably powerful. Let's do that. My 3rd highest. Yeah, I already got the smithing stone from here as well. All right, fine. No more dillying, no more dallying. It's time to die. Crystalian. Hello. Let's see. You're a caster. Do want to get a little bit of a read of your attacks before... Actually, hang on, let me summon quick. Get another focus in this field. I mean, look, if you are going to target them, sure, I'll attempt to hit you. They block damage from the front. Is that bleed damage the jellyfish is trying to do? I fear that's not going to be particularly helpful here. Oh, we can get him down. All right. Give me that riposte. Okay, I'm just gonna have to focus on poise damage on this. Oh, buddy. Their attacks are relatively easy to dodge until I don't know they're coming out. Like the very, very fast ones. Jump there. Looks like I can also specifically use jumping as like a great defensive tool here. Really want better opportunities to get poise damage on them, but especially with the spirit jellyfish now dead, I imagine that's basically done. Oh, there we go. All right, so what do I need to do in this fight? Poise damage. As much poise damage as I can, as quickly as I possibly can. How do I do poise damage very effectively? Getting up close and personal and using Beast Sling when my FP is relatively high, so maybe I don't do a summon in that fight? Entirely possible. The charged R2s, I'm going to need to find better opportunities to do the charged R2s because I don't know how quickly the enemy's following attacks can come out. And if I don't know that, well, I'm basically just entirely at the mercy of them. Did he come down? Hey, bud. Totally did. It's good to see you. I'm just gonna quickly go back up, actually. Thanks for the opportunity, but no thanks for the opportunity. Ooh. I think we actually found our way into the area I was looking at previously through a different path. Yes, yes, we've already looted that area. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Lost the focus of the sorcerer on the bottom side for a short period of time. There is also that at the very top over there. Still very interesting to us. Especially because there is also a smithing stone on the other side of it. Oh, right, I don't have to kill this one. So be it. Glad I'm keeping my magical negation on. Ooh, the poise damage of that is insane. So 1 flask for a successful journey? I should probably figure out if I can just run through here. Because if I can, it's so much better. Duck behind objects. I don't want to get headshot from behind. And then roll, run, run, run. Alright, all's well. Perfect. The summon in the fight does... What the hell? Buddy! Dude! I appreciate your dedication. Bye-bye. Sorry, I said bye-bye. Thank you. Uh-oh. Looks like you learned from previous Souls games. Oh, good lord. I saw my entire batch of runes flash before my eyes right there. I wasn't ready for it. Okay, the jellyfish did not seem exceptionally exceptional in this area. The skeletal militia? Seems like maybe it might perform a little bit better in terms of poise damage. Alright, let's traverse this mists. Thank you, and then little militiaman. Just gonna... Okay, no rolling near me. Oh god, the damage they do to the militiamen as soon as they focus on them is insane. Down on the ground. Big riposte. I mean, that feels like it was mostly born out of the R2s that I was swinging out at the time. Oh, damn! Excuse me? Can I just thermostun you? Yep. Yeah, because they got the poise breaking attack there. Incredible. Down you go. All I needed for the ability to do that was the extra stagger that was going to be provided by the militiamen. Smithing Stones, Miner's Bell Bearing. That is a key item. Smithing Stones. Offer to the Twin Maiden Husks for new item access. Smithing Stones, Miner Bell Bearing. I think we just got the ability to buy some of our Smithing Stones. Is it just gonna be the lowest level? If it's just the lowest level, that's fine. Now I can use a right. Wow. A Grauder and a Rider. A broader and a wider, a greater range of weapons. All of those attempted to become two different words. And I don't use an additive language such as one of the ones that's a compound word language. I'm not speaking German or Finnish, so it didn't entirely work, or at all. It's time. That's exactly what I was asking for. It's exactly what excuse me. I'm gonna get away from the bell that seems like it's probably gonna give me a bad time. We've gotten absolutely everything I was asking for. The ability to get more smithing stones. I wasn't really even expecting that. I was just hoping to go mining for smithing stones, but I'll take the ability to buy them as well. More than happily. Okay. So, we need to head out here first. To the Twin Husks. Hello. Offer a bell bearing, the smith miner. And what can we... Yeah, we can get both. Smithing Stone 1 and Smithing Stone 2. They're also not that expensive. Far less expensive than attempting to find them in the world, to be sure. Okay. Looks like we also got supplied with glintstone scrap from having done that. I'm gonna go upgrade my... Actually, here's where we have to make a choice. Because we could do the Rusted Anchor or the Great Axe. So let's be clear. If we're doing the Anchor, we have to two-hand it. Oh, it's not going to let me do that in here? Really? Oh, that's... This is pretty distressing. Okay, I'm going to have to leave this area so that I can actually use my weapon somewhere. Let's just go straight back to the Cave of Knowledge, I guess. Good site for a tutorial. Damn. I just want to have a look at the weapon attacks, the timing of it, any special utilities that they might happen to offer. Okay. So, here's our anchor. Let's two-hand it. We now have the ability to wield it successfully. That's got to have insane poise damage. Like, that's got to be knocking foes down constantly. It's a 4 combo on the standard. 1, 2, 3, and slam for the 4th. They come out relatively quickly as well. One of the weaknesses that it appears to have in comparison to the greatsword, yeah, is more of it is spent in direct top-down attacks. Whereas the greatsword has a sweeping arc, I guess, a reasonable sweeping arc to its second attack. Then we've also got the heavy attack for the anchor is slam. Is it a cross? It's slam as well. Whereas the greatsword's heavy attack is entirely area of effects there. Let's also try the barbaric roar, and then that turns this into a frenzy attack. Our heavy attack turns into a frenzy attack instead. Man, this seems like it has a lot of utility, but it seems like it's a lot worse against crowds. Anything else I should check out about this? It's jumping attack. Jumping on 2. I mean, it seems cool, sure. It seems fine. What's its defensive stats? Because we do block with them relatively consistently. 52. Eh. Its damage is 12 short. It hasn't been upgraded, to be clear. But its damage is 12 short, 5 up. So 7 short of the Lordsworn Greatsword. And it does have extra weight by 3.5. Okay, let's look at the alternative option in the Great Axe. Okay. Great Axe is also a 4 combo, relatively similar to the Rusted Anchor there. We do get back a good AoE swing there with a heavy attack. However, I will note it takes a while to come out. How about normal heavy? So that's normal heavy, and then here's charged heavy. That's a charged follow-up heavy. That's charged normal heavy. So what's the heavy combo? Heavy, and then heavy. Yeah, it's a 2, 1 across, 1 down. That'll still represent huge poise damage. Look at the size of this bad boy. All right. Other things to test. Let's do its Barbaric Roar, and then here's its Frenzy attack. Relatively similar to the Anchor as well. It's jumping R1, and it's jumping R2. Oh, man. This is so hard. I feel like I want to do the Rusted Anchor, but it's not Fashion Souls for us. It just isn't. Look at it. It's a, you know, it's a big anchor, sure. But, like, what barbarian worth his soul? What bestial barbarian worth his soul is not a landlubber through and through? Why would I be swinging an anchor at anyone? It just doesn't make sense. The Great Axe makes a lot of sense. The scaling is so much better here. Well, I say so much better. It is better. So much better? God damn it. You know what? I need to see if the Rusted Anchor is upgraded with Somber Smithing Stones. That's going to be our decision maker here. Because if it is a special weapon and it is upgraded with Somber Smithing Stones, then, I don't know, maybe I do it and the Lordsworn Greatsword, right? Because then I basically fulfill the role of having that heavy weapon as well, without cannibalizing the upgrade materials I intend to use for the Lordsworn Greatswords.
Well, I took you for dead, no matter it's all out your arms then.
And you may throw your arms around me. Somber Smithing Stone for Bloodhound's Fang. Normal Smithing Stone for the Rusted Anchor. Damn. All right. I'm gonna need to have a couple different weapons available at different times. I think I am gonna go with the Great Axe here. Now I'd have to start sending the Smithing Stones number 2 into it. I think I'm going to just have the Great Axe 3 and the Lordsworn's Greatsword 5. That Lordsworn Greatsword already might be good enough. Actually, hang on. If I can buy 2s, I've got 10,000 runes at the moment. I'd have to buy 6 Smithing Stones. They were 1.6 in cost. So that's 9.6. And then the upgrade cost past the point. With the golden runes that I have on my hand, I might already be able to get the Lordsworn Greatsword even further up. Oh, husks. Pray bear your Smithing Stones to us. Yes, there's the 6, 9.6. And then let me just quickly pop that from the inventory while I'm walking. Oh, I mean, God, I absolutely could do this more. Oh, I like the idea that those are all weapons of people who've pledged themselves to this. Possibly lost their immortal lives in pursuit of it. Yep.
No matter.
I'm not dead this time. Glad you didn't think so. Smithing stone, there we go. And then we have the smithing stones 3 for the further upgrade. Lord Sworn 8. Lord Sworn's up to 8. Sorry, wait, hang on. Oh, it's up to 8 already. It's not 9 yet. I have an idea. We have 4 minutes left in this episode at time. Okay. You know what? Margit, you made a fool of me in front of my friends. That's not allowed. But now I have a weapon. I'm finishing Margit before the end of this episode. It's happening. It's +8. What's it gonna... It's not gonna not do anything. I gotta find more smithing stones 3 now. Damn. All right. Any optimization I need to do my equipment beforehand? No, we've got that. We've got that. We don't care about damage negation there. Raises holy attack. Lowers damage. The critical hits restore FP is still pretty good in this fight for us because we still intend to be doing poise stuff. Hello. I'm back. It's me, your favorite person. Swing up, swing up. Nope. That would have worked a lot better if you swung up. Swing up, swing up. Yeah, don't use the distance maker. That was the swing up! Why did I not punish it? I kept asking for it, and then I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to summon in this fight yet. I want to show this person that it's just me and them. You and I, Margit. Go down, and I'll be dealing my repulsed worth of damage here. Let's get a big old swing in initially. One, and roll forward, take our heavy. Okay, he punishes panic rolling, but thankfully that was the end of an attack phase there. Another heavy R2. Yeah, this is the attack that punishes panic rolling. Okay. Hey, I haven't fought them in 50,000 hours, 12 billion years, some amount of time. Time doesn't matter anymore. Time is immaterial in the 2020s. So, I may as well say this is the first time I've ever fought this boss. And the first time I've ever made that joke too. Shh, don't tell anyone. Hey, buddy. Knock him down. I knew I already had some poise damage stacked on him, so I had to execute upon that before it wore off. Uh-oh. And then another big heavy. Take a chug there, even if I lose a lot of it. What? The range on that AoE? The A on that E? Time to fight Margit for the first time, babe. All right, this will be the last attempt this episode. It's happening, or at least it's beginning, before the 45-minute mark. Come on, and... Okay, we're inside the fog wall before 45 minutes. I think that's a reasonable rule. One heavy in. Okay, poison damage starting to stack. Gonna need another good opportunity. 2 heavy attacks in. 3rd heavy attack. Poise down. All of those heavy attacks being charged. Now, start with one when he gets up, because you're often too close for him to even respond with. Swing and roll forward through the attack. Heavy R2. Roll forward through the attack. Ah! I thought his poise was low enough there that I was just going to be able to push through it. And again, I thought his poise was going to be low enough that pushing at the very end there was going to get us the win. It didn't, but it will at the very start of the next episode. Until then, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Elden Ring. Up at the top left, you can find the series playlist with all of our content on this game, past, present, future. Directly down below is YouTube's recommendation of what it thinks you should watch next, and directly across are the people supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays at or above the $10 tier. And a special thanks this episode to 3D. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.